Great. Thanks, everyone. Good morning. Welcome. Let's come into our seat. So just making sure that you've got the support that you need. Today's practice really will be a general, all-round, holistic practice. So let's get going. So making sure that you're supported, you've got the height that you need, the spine is tall, shoulders are at ease, and then when you're ready to do so, let the eyes softly close and just allow yourself a moment or so just to arrive into your body, arrive into your breath, and ultimately arrive into this space. And let's just take a body check. So as we settle, we'll just run our mind's eye up through from the base of the body, all the way up to the crown of the head. And perhaps on that route upwards, just notice the pressure of the buttock bones, the temperature of your body. Perhaps if there's any resistance or holding this morning that you might be experiencing. The usual culprits for holding would be our jaw, our tongue, the abdomen, shoulders, and hips. So just breathing into the sensations of the body. I'm going to invite you to draw a long but gentle deep breath down into the body. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale from the mouth, exhale it out fully. Take another deep breath in. And exhale it out. Join the palms of the hands together. Come into the heart space. Let the shoulders roll down the back. Tilt the fingers slightly forward and away from the torso. Feel the touch of the hands, the lengthening of the fingers. Even meet the temperature of your hands. Elbows slightly raised. Spine stays long, back of the neck long. And then as you exhale, drop the head towards the heart space. And then just take a couple of breaths out of this center, out of the heart space. Inviting in spaciousness. Inviting in peace. And inviting in a sense of stability. Let the hands release down to the lap and then softly raise the head and reopen the eyes. Great. Let's take the legs straight out in front. If you're seated on something quite high, you might just want to pop yourself onto the mat. Otherwise, a thin blanket is fine. Let's just take the legs out in front. Let's stretch them out. Stretch the toes, flex the toes. And then bring your hands either side of your hips. I'm on fingertips because my arms aren't long enough. But if you have longer arms and you can place the palms of the hands flat to the floor, then that is also an option. So either side of the hips, roll the shoulders back, roll the tops of the arms back. Press as much as you can into the backs of the legs. Feel the tops of the thighs press down and slightly spin in. I've got my feet, actually bring the feet hip distance apart. And then place the gaze onto the tips of the toes. Try not to banana the back of the body. Roll the tops of the shoulders and the arms back, and then just settle the gaze onto the tips of the toes in Dandasana, staff pose. So staff means spine. So it's really about lengthening the spine, being mindful of your posture. Don't be rigid either. Make sure that the breath can flow. Take another breath in here. As you exhale it out, just soften off a little. And then if you are on something, shift off of it. And keep your right foot where it is, step your left foot across. Hold on to the top of your shin to allow yourself to lengthen up through the spine. Keep your right hand onto the shin, the left hand behind you or to the side for some support. Breathe in, and then as you exhale, rotate the chest open towards the left side. Now you can change the placement of the right arm. You can hook it across the shin for a bit of a deeper stretch, perhaps getting into the IT band here. But really we're thinking about just opening up through the spine, pressing down into the left foot, extending out and waking up the right leg. Soft gaze. Send the breath into the back plane of the body. Exhale, release, extend the leg, change sides, take your time, draw the right leg in, pause for a moment, step it across, organize yourself, catch hold of the shin with the left hand. Keep pressing down through the right foot. You don't want it to be wobbling around. You want it nice and firm. Take a breath in and then exhale, rotate round to the other side. And again, you can change the grip of the left arm. Keep the lower back nice and lifted. Feel the rotation happening. Soft gaze, soft breath. Jaw relaxed, tongue relaxed. Send the breath into the back plane of the body. And then exhale, release. Release the legs, give them a little shake out, just sway from side to side. And then we'll spin round onto our all fours. Slide the hands just slightly in front of the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Pick up your sit bones, pick up your sternum. Draw the shoulders back. Press down into the hands, then tuck the toes, lift the knees up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Find your drishti, back of the mat in between the feet. Connect to your breath. Breathe into the stretch. Breathe into any resistance also that the body might be holding. Relax the head, relax the neck. On your next exhalation, elongate, take the hips high, lengthen back. And then either walk or step to the top of the yoga mat, coming into your forward fold. Release the head, release the neck. Catch elbows or fingertips to the floor, you choose. Feet are hip distance apart. Check that the feet are facing forwards and your toes are starting to spread out. Meet the horseshoe shape of the heels. Let the spine relax. Take a couple of breaths here. Uttanasana, forward fold. Let the spine decompress. And then slowly start to straighten up the legs. Bring the fingertips either to the floor in front of you with your arms straight, or your halfway lift can have your hands on your shins. Whichever option works for you, we take a few breaths there. If your fingertips are to the floor, slide your weight slightly more forwards. All of us can draw our shoulders back and all of us can take our sternum forwards. Press the thighs back. Take a breath in, exhale, forward fold. Press into the feet, then sweep the arms wide, reach up overhead. Take the arms all the way up, stretching tall, gaze up in between the hands, and then bring the palms together as you exhale to the heart space. Surya Namaskar, a B this morning. So tips of the thumbs to the third eye. Just pause here for a moment. Inhale, arms reach, hips go back. Exhale, palms together, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift of your choice. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank pose. We'll pause here for a moment. Nice and strong into your plank pose. Take a breath in and then exhale, either knees, chest, chin, or come down in one line. Untuck the toes, slide the hands back. Inhale, baby cobra, elbows tight. Exhale, slowly back down to the earth. Tuck the toes, press into the hands. Let's all meet in downward facing dog. Step forwards with the right foot, back foot flat, so heel in, toes out. Square yourself off and then inhale, warrior one. Bend the front knee, press the tailbone in and reach up. Exhale, arms down, hands to the floor. Pivot on the back foot, step back to your plank pose. As you exhale, lower back down. Untuck the toes, lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, lay your body back down. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, press up and back, downward facing dog. Step forwards with the left foot, back foot flat. Inhale, warrior one. Bend the front knee. Press the tailbone in, firm into the back foot. Exhale, release the hands down. Pivot on the back foot. Lower. Untuck the toes. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release back down. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, scoop the belly back, downward facing dog, and breathe here. Breathe into the stretch. Find your foundations. Press it back. Take a breath in, and then on the exhalation, start to walk the feet or step forward to the top of the yoga mat. Inhale, halfway lift, spine long. Exhale, forward fold, keep the hips back. Inhale, chair pose, so hips back, arms up. And then exhale to rise. And then hands to heart center. Samastiti. Release the arms down. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Wonderful. Inhale, reach the arms up. Catch hold of the right wrist, exhale to the left. Inhale, back up through to center. Change sides, elongate, exhale to your right side. Inhale, come back up to center. Spin the palms to face me. And then exhale, draw the elbows down, tight in towards the body as you squeeze your shoulder blades, press into your feet and lift your heart space. Inhale, the arms go back up. Catch the right wrist, exhale to the left. Inhale, back up through to center. Catch the left wrist, exhale to the right. Inhale to center, spin the palms forwards. Exhale, open the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, arms rise. Right wrist, exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Left wrist to the right. Inhale to center. Last time, exhale, draw the elbows tight, take them back slightly, open the chest. Wonderful. And then inhale, back up, palms face. Exhale, palms at the heart. Release the shoulders, release the hands, release the rib cage, release the belly, feet nice and firm. Breath in, breath out. Hands to heart center. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Press it back. Step your right foot forward, stay on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, sweep the arms forwards and up for your crescent lunge. Bend into the front knee, slightly rock the left hip forwards and lift out of the waist. Dristi and breathe. Take a breath in, exhale, hands forwards and down. Lift the hips high, step back to downward facing dog as you exhale and breathe. Left foot forward, stay on the ball of the back foot, square yourself off. Arms forwards and up as you breathe in into your crescent lunge. Bend the front knee, press out through the back heel, slightly rock the right hip further forward. Extend up and out. Find your gaze point. Press firmly into the feet. Breathe in. Exhale, come forwards, fingertips to the floor, bend the back knee, step forwards. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press into the feet, sweep the arms wide, lift tall. And then bring the hands together, palms at the heart. Release the hands down, keep your left foot where it is, step back with your right foot. Roll the right hip in, square yourself off, hands to the hips, lift through the chest, exhale, come forwards. Draw the left hip in, come halfway, take a few breaths, either stay here or you can bend the front knee a little, but bring the fingertips down to the floor to frame the front foot. Slide the left hip back, elongate through the sternum, press into your back foot. Breathe here. And then we'll all bend our front knee. We'll walk our fingertips a little bit further forward and we've pivoted on the back foot. Stand nice and strong into the front leg. And then start to peel the back foot away as you straighten up through the standing leg. Hug the left hip in, drop the right hip slightly, elongate your sternum, gaze soft. Stand strong into the standing leg. Bend the front knee, plant the back foot exactly back into its spot. Walk the fingertips back. If you can, straighten up through your front leg. And then bring the hands onto the hips, inhalation to rise back up. Take your time. Release the arms down, pivot, step forwards, Samastihi. Release the hands down. Right foot stays, left foot steps back. Roll the left hip in, hands to the hips. Inhale, exhale, come forwards. Establish the posture. Breathe into the stretch. Fingertips down to the earth. Elongate the chest forwards. Draw the right hip in. So we're already containing the hips, ready to move into the sequence. Everyone bend their front knee, walk their fingertips a little bit further forward, pivot on the back foot, stand strong into the right leg, and then when you're ready, raise the left leg up. No higher than hip height, and just slightly drop the hip. Walk your fingertips a little further forward so they're underneath the shoulders. Gaze forwards. Keep your right hip drawing in so it's not popping out to the side. Shoulders back, breathe here. Bend the front knee. See if you can plant the back foot back to where it was. Walk the fingers back. If you can, straighten up your front leg. Don't worry if you can't. Draw the right hip in. Take a breath. Hands to the hips. Inhale to rise. Pivot. Step forwards. Going to come into a squat. So we're going to turn the heels in and the toes out. It doesn't matter if you come down with the heels lifted or whether the heels stay flat to the floor, if you come halfway down or if you come full way down. Just explore where you are right now for your squat. Hands to heart center. Lengthen up through the spine. And then on the exhalation, slowly bring yourself down. So maybe you come here, that's fine. Maybe you come a little lower. Maybe you come a little lower. Maybe you get to the point where the elbows come to the insides of the knees. You press the elbows open. You press, it's a two-way action. So the elbows go into the knees and the knees go into the elbows to give you that lift. Find your dristi, spine as tall as you can make it. Chest lifts, couple of breaths here in this squat position. Squats are great. Mobilizing the hips, preparing us for all sorts of movements, running, walking, crawling. So yeah, great for our digestive system also. Try to stand strong so you're not collapsing. Another breath or so here. And then release the fingers, bring them forward, see how you get on, walk the feet towards one another, bring them together. Keep your fingertips to the floor, but if you can see, I've lifted my feet up really high, so it helps just to stretch out the feet. Legs together, feel the toes spread out. And then from here, walk the fingertips further forward, bring the knees down, and then come up. Onto, you might need to scoot yourself further forward, come up onto your knees. Gonna have a look at Ustrasana again, camel pose. So it might be that you place blocks either side of your ankles, or maybe if you remember we did half. So maybe you can have a little play around, but we all set ourselves up from the same spot. So the pelvis goes back, first of all. Hands to the lower back, or thumbs really, just to give you that support. And then you press forwards. So the pressing forwards of the thighs, the glutes, the lift of the chest, keep the chin in. You either do your halves or you drop fully back, catching the ankles and then lifting the chest. Chin stays forwards unless you're comfortable to release the head. And then release. Slowly, chin comes in last of all. Untuck the toes, sit back onto the heels, turn the palms up, close the eyes, and breathe deeply into the sensation. Take another breath here. And then we're going to drop to one side. We're going to come into a cross-legged position. Take a little support if you need it. Bring the hands to the lap. Perhaps you'd like to turn the palms up. Bring the thumb and index finger together. in Gyan Mudra. Or maybe my personal favorite is the right hand on top of the left and the tips of the thumbs touching, but more of an oval shape. Dhyana Mudra. And then just sitting quietly for no more than a minute. I'm just going to invite you to breathe in and out from the heart space. Just really allowing the practice to start to integrate into the cells of the body, deep into us, deep into the core of our being. And then place the palms of the hands together, softly surrendering the head. And then very quietly, mindfully, resting out in Shavasana for the final minute or so of our practice together. But allow yourself to move minimal fuss, keep the sweetness of the practice inside as you transition down or just rearrange the body. So just allowing yourself to take up space. Let the whole body release. And then drawing a line from the hollow of the throat all the way down through the center of the body, all the way down to a point in between the feet. So the central point in between the feet. The legs are extended. Let that be your midline, and then let the whole of the right side of the body fall away from that midline point. So release the right shoulder, the right arm, the right side of the heart, the right rib cage, the right side of the belly, pelvis, hip, right thigh, knee, shin, calf, ankle, right foot. So let the whole of the right side of the body just softly release from the midline. And then to the left side of the body, let the left shoulder, the left arm, the left hand, the left side of the heart, the rib cage, left side of the belly, left hip, left pelvis, left leg, to the knee, to the calf, to the shin, to the left ankle, to the left foot. Just releasing away from that midline. Of course, if you'd like to stay where you are for a little longer, please do. If you're ready to conclude your practice, take a deep, nourishing, cleansing breath in. Take the arms back behind you, stretch the whole body from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. Take a yawn, a sigh. And then bring everything back into the center. Give the legs a hug in. Roll to your right hand side. And then when you're ready to press up, pressing up into your seat, minimal fuss. Once you arrive, take a deep breath into the body. Exhale fully, let it go. And then we'll join the palms of the hands together just to seal and close this space. When you're ready, surrendering the head towards the heart, honoring the essence of yoga in each of us here today. Releasing the hands down and then raising the head and reopening the eyes. Thank you very much, everyone. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Lots of love.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.